Simone Biles, I talked about her on the show. She's a gymnast lady. She's an Olympian. She's won many medals, I am told. I don't watch the Olympics, but I'm told that. And she's a huge lib. And she attacked my friend Riley Gaines in a nasty, catty way. Because Riley Gaines, as opposed to hulking dudes participating in women's sports for obvious reasons, for matters of justice, for matters of safety, all the rest. And Simone Biles attacked Riley and called her ugly, which is insane. Riley Gaines is a very good-looking woman. And Simone Biles, this is how I know Simone Biles is at least not a man. Simone Biles attacked her in this very catty, girly way. She said, if you competed against people who are your size, you'd compete against a man. A little cat fight breaks out. And she was doing this because she's all gung-ho on the trans stuff. 5 years ago, Simone Biles would have won, Riley Gaines would have lost. Simone Biles would be given even more endorsement deals because of standing up for transgenderism. And what happened now? She apologized. She writes this. I wanted to follow up from my last tweets. Last tweets were, you're ugly, Riley Gaines, and I hate you, and we need dudes in women's sports. Me. And then this is a little more measured. Whatever PR firm wrote this, you were actually probably a little too measured because it reads so inauthentic. I wanted to follow up from my last tweets. I've always believed competitive equity and inclusivity are both essential in sport. The current system does not adequately balance these important principles, which often leads to frustration and heated exchanges. It didn't help for me to get personal with Riley, which I apologize for. Yeah, that's right. You do apologize. That's right. And why are you apologizing? These are sensitive, they're complicated issues? I thought you said it was a simple issue, that fellas should participate in women's sports, and if you don't go along with that, you're a terrible bigot and ugly. No, these are sensitive, complicated issues now that I truly don't have the answers or solutions to. Yeah, you don't. But I believe it starts with empathy and respect. Yeah, good. Yeah, I like this more respectful tone. I was not advocating for policies that compromise fairness in women's sports. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You were advocating for dudes to participate in women's sports and beat them because men are physically stronger than women. You were, and now you're lying. And you're relieving yourself on my leg and you're telling me it's raining, but at least you're apologizing. My objection is to be singling out children for public scrutiny, blah, blah, blah. Here's why I didn't really say what I said. XOXO Simone Hart. Yeah, we won. And some people are saying, well, it's not a sincere apology. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You're right. It doesn't read like she wrote it. But who cares? When you tell your little kid, I have 2 toddlers, all boys, 2 toddlers, 1 baby boy. And my 2 toddlers, when they get into a little fight and you say you're sorry. Sometimes they will. I have sweet little boys. Sometimes they will sincerely say they're sorry. Sometimes they don't want to say they're sorry. You say you're sorry right now. And you got a little stick and you got a little carrot, and you make sure that they say, and they say, I'm sorry. Did they say, I'm sorry because they're sincere about it? No. They said, I'm sorry because you made them do it. And the fact that you can make them do it means you have authority. You're the sovereign. We are the sovereign now. Look at me. We are the cultural hegemons now. That's what that means. The incentives, financial, political, all the rest, cultural, are pressuring Simone Biles to disavow the transgender ideology and to grovel to Riley Gaines and to all of us and to the electorate and to Trump. Fine by me. We won. We've not fully eradicated transgenderism from public life entirely yet, but as I pointed out, ideas have momentum, and they go down a long way following their own inner logic. And then when you pull on that thread and you expose a weakness, they start going back in the other direction, and they don't just stop when the libs want them to stop. They keep going. Good stuff. That was good. I'm glad you liked that clip. I liked giving you that clip. I liked saying those words in that order. If you want more of them, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, ding dong, add me on MySpace. See you next time.